shooting a little low. Look, you just gotta lift it up just a little bit. Watch. Okay, I'll show you. You gotta get it right here on the soft part of your shoulder. And then you put the shell in the chamber. Oh, that's... Red means fire. You see?
Thanks, Daddy.
Well, I'm just trying to show you how to shoot the damn gun.
Well, you talk to me like I'm a fucking child.
I'm not talking to you like you're a child. I'm talking to you like you don't know how to shoot the gun.
I just don't need to be talked to like I'm an idiot.
I don't think you're an idiot.
Yeah. You always talk to me like I'm an idiot.
I don't either. I'm just trying to show you how to shoot the fucking gun.
Fine, fine. This wasn't my idea to do this in the first place. I don't even know why we're out here. Just okay, give me the gun.
All right, one left. My bad. Now lift it a little. You're gonna shoot it at the bottom of the target.
It's heavy.
Wow.
Is that good?
That was a good shot.
There. You happy? I can do it.
Yeah, I'm happy, yeah.
Woo!
Look out, I'm gonna get this thing out. Good. That's great. It's fun, right?
Yeah.
It's better than sitting around the house, right?
I don't sit around the house. I work in the house, remember?
It doesn't seem like you've been doing a whole lot of working. It just seems like you... We're going to have to talk about this someday, you know?
About what?
I think you know what I'm talking about.
I really don't want to talk about anything right now.
I know you don't ever want to talk about anything. You don't want to go do anything. You don't want to shoot the gun.
I'm shooting the fucking gun. I'm out here shooting the gun,
I had to beg you to come
aren't I?
out here. Let's get this beautiful property. I have to beg you to come out here to shoot a gun with me?
I go to the river. I paint my studio.
Well, when I'm not around, we don't do anything together anymore. This is getting fucking old. It's me and you, babe.
I just haven't...
Don't forget about me. It's not real easy on me either.
You don't even let me speak. Like, what's the fucking point of arguing with you? I try to say something and you just talk over me. So I just stay quiet and I stay in my studio and I stay in my space because I need my fucking space right now. I'm sorry.
Reason to get worked up.
You think what?
There's no reason to get worked up.
There's lots of reasons to get worked up. You just piss me off. I'm sorry.
I don't piss you off. You pissed yourself off. Whatever.
Yeah, because everything's my fault.
No. It's not your fault.
I don't like bugs anyway. I don't really like being out here.
State your name for the record.
Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Stefany.
No PH?
No. If I had been a boy, I would have been Stefan. But alas.
I thought you were a boy.
You want to know something else about me?
I would love to know tons and tons about you. Tell me everything about you.
I have 2 cats. One named Stephanie and one named Sophia. I have a hamster named Bernie.
You named a cat after yourself? You are so egomaniacal. Continue.
And then I have 2 goldfish, one Lincoln and one Jefferson.
What are you, like Jack Hanna? How do you care for so many animals at one time?
Who's Jack Hanna?
He's the guy from the Ohio Zoo.
Oh.
You know, he's on Letterman all the time.
Oh, right. No, I just like animals.
You just like animals.
Yeah.
Do they all behave?
Yeah, they get along pretty well. Besides, they all know who's boss.
And who is boss?
Well, okay. If Lincoln or Jefferson gets out of hand, then we feed him to Bernie the hamster.
Uh-huh.
And if he gets out of hand, then we feed him to the cats.
Aha! And what if the cats get out of hand?
I'm really more of a cat person anyway.
You're more of a cat person.
Yes.
Well, that's fantastic. Let's see what Ricky's up to. Oh, Ricky, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Ricky. Hey, Ricky. Oh, Ricky, you're so fine.
You think he's going to be late?
He was late last week, and the week before that, and the week before that, and the week
No,
before
I should
that.
just come 20 minutes late every day.
That is a really good idea, Ricky. Why don't you do that?
Thank you.
Hey,
Brilliant. What?
hey, why do you do that?
Do what?
This thing, with the camera. Every week you come in, you turn it on, and you just point it at people.
Because the harsh reality of the world, it's too painful for me to absorb. It's a lot more romantic and soothing to the soul to view things through a rose-colored lens. Here, look at me.
Danny.
But is it?
No, I don't really see what you're talking about at all.
You are an idiot.
Hey, don't call me names.
All right. Parallel universe theory tells us that we have 2 identical dimensions, both being of the same size, shape, weight distribution, both composed of the same solids, liquids, etc. Now, the way that these 2 dimensions communicate is through what has most recently been dubbed a wormhole. That's a term you hear an awful lot in science fiction. But it does have some basis in fact using the modern theory of the black hole. That's another term that you hear an awful lot in science fiction. Very quickly, a black hole is a place that's formed from intense gravity. It's a place where no light, prism, or reflection can sustain itself, nor in my opinion does it have any need to sustain itself. Yet to this day, no one has refuted claims that mass can exist with a black hole. I'm sure you all want to know why. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Sir Isaac Newton barely had a 12th grade education when he had his happy little accident. He had something spark. It was a little hammer that came down on the gunpowder of his collective thoughts. Forgive the extended metaphor, but that little hammer was gravity. It's a big word, gravity. Gravity. Pierre Simon Laplace initiated the first reasonable research into what we now refer to as relativity. I know you've heard it all before. Newton, Einstein, Oppenheimer, all those other people. But what you haven't heard is good old Dr. Frank's verbiage and how he sits around and gets totally wasted, toasted, crap-faced over his black wormhole and horizon theories. Mostly scripted on beverage napkins, but still. All right, we have 2 kinds of black holes. Those that rotate and move around, those that don't. They're completely invisible to the naked eye. Yet Finkelstein says that there's a membrane there, a screen that can be seen. I don't know how. I have to wear glasses to do crossword puzzles. But he talks about what could be living particles.
something live or exist in a black hole? That's rhetorical, but I don't feel speculation.
Adaptive organisms are particles like us. We've adapted over billions of years of evolution to this center of gravity. It's plausible a cycle could adapt to the area surrounding a dead star. Microbes at the bottom of the ocean adapt to ever-present gravitational intensity.
Birds adapt to thin atmosphere and high and low gravity conditions. They exist in conditions that we can never survive in.
Yeah. So it's possible then that life can exist in a black hole. Well, what about the most recent?
But that's just a theory. It can never be a conclusion until the theory is proven.
Where do we make up our minds between science and religion if both studies gather evidence largely from speculation and theory?
Science makes better guesses.
This is so off topic.
Not necessarily. You can speculate all you want about an intense pushing and pulling through a funnel-like apparatus, communicating between two dimensions with enough power to create 3 suns. But I pose to you that it's possible to simulate that effect on a planetary body. Perhaps even this planetary body, Earth. Any questions? Shit. Okay, next week, Schrodinger's waveforms of atoms. Read New Physics, Balancing Light Waves, page 346 to 347. Do not read ahead this time. I mean it. All right. Richard, Daniel, can I talk to you for just a second?
Keep on, Richard.
Here, I need you to proof these for me. I can't read my own handwriting.
Switch to a word processor.
Disreputable academicians would cheat.
Of course they would.
Of course they would.
How would you feel about a little excursion in a few weeks?
Field trip?
How many people you need? I don't know. I have to talk to Shane about that.
Funding?
Under the table, off the books.
Damn.
What about credits?
Shane's department.
Can you recommend credits?
No.
What's going on? What's it all about?
I'll have to go up to the property. There's a site where a collusion of ridiculous physical proportions can converge at any time. Cold spots, hot spots, black holes, potpourri. Big time research. There's a possible published paper in it for anybody who digs.
Okay.
I'll have to talk to my analyst.
Jackass.
So, do I get an inkling of what just transpired?
It was man talk.
Man talk.
Man talk.
Man talk.
Man talk.
No big boy talk. His zipper was down and we told him to pick it up.
I think he was doing that for me.
No, he was definitely doing it for me.
He's been making eyes at me all freaking day.
You've been making us.
What?
Eye maker.
Lordy, lordy.
Lordy, lord.
Alright. I just need to know two things. Number one, what are the physical symptoms? Number two, who wants a beer?
I'll take it.
Oh, beer. Dizziness, fever, night sweats, anything crazy.
See, I just don't know if it could manifest itself in a physical way. I mean, it's absurd. It's communist.
Or gay.
Or gay.
Loose stools, that's a good one. Loose stools.
What?
Trust me, loose
I
stools.
personally don't believe in loose stools.
Wait a minute. How do we go from space displacement to loose stools?
It happens.
Wait, night sweats. You said night sweats. Maybe he's just drinking.
No, I don't believe that. You have to be a little wacko to be genius, right?
A little bit.
Wait a minute. You think he's crazy?
Boys.
He's a little crazy.
A little bit.
I really don't
He's
think
a little bit off. He's definitely a little bit off. But there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, I mean, you have a weird phenomenon, in your house. I mean, what do you expect?
You're defending him.
Well, no one else is.
Well, he's not crazy for Cocoa Puffs crazy. He's like a odd story.
Frankly, I don't understand anything he's saying. But that's just me.
It's perfectly logical. I mean, are you guys excited? We're here to investigate a genuine, scientific, phenomenon.
If you get too
Stephanie, whoa!
If you get too excited, you're going to distort your perception of whatever events occur.
Exactly.
No, I'm impartial. I'm just saying
You're
it's
not
exciting.
impartial. You're not impartial. You've already, in your mind's eye, you've already seen it. It's already there and it already exists.
Look, can you blame me for believing him?
Our job as scientists is to be skeptical.
Be skeptical and to follow a scientific reasoning.
Ricky, you could be a scientist and believe in God.
Touche.
Yeah? What does that have to do with anything? We go ahead and bring that up when you have nothing else to say.
Because it's
That's-
because it's just as illogical as what I'm saying.
Right.
In fact, it's more illogical.
So you're
Let's
you're
not
being
get into
illogical.
the God, no God talk, okay? Let's not do that now in here.
Oh no, sure. Don't want you to lose the argument again.
Have you two already had sex?
Excuse me?
I just
Oh, damn. No.
Alright. Fair enough.
You want to kill the conversation, though?
Hey, again, I'm a scientist. I report on what I see.
We just need to figure him out, I guess.
But we can't rush to judgment. We can't make up our minds about things before we've gone through the proper channels.
I'm not saying that, but I don't think we have to make up our mind that it's crazy.
It's a hypothesis at this point.
Did you check if he has loose stools?
How the fuck would I know if he has
Well, if he has loose stools, then there's a good chance he's crazy. That's the way I see it.
Hey, Ricky, why don't you check and see if he has
Yeah,
stools?
that's nasty. That's nasty.
I'm the one who doesn't believe in loose stools. I'll check.
Yeah, you check.
Go ahead.
Go right ahead. Bring us a sip.
Dr. Frank. Damn.
Frank, how's it going?
It's going good. According to my calculations, this should be the next place that it occurs.
Good. How's everything going?
Well, it's going good. I'm getting the tripod here set up and the
Well,
camera on it.
what? Is
Make sure
Jennifer,
you keep it balanced.
is Jennifer okay?
What do you think, Jennifer? Okay.
I just, I talked to her the other day and she just seemed kind of...
You talked to Jennifer?
Yeah,
When did you talk to Jennifer?
at the barbecue?
Oh, right, yeah. You were at the barbecue, weren't you?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah. What did you talk to Jennifer about?
No, we were just talking.
You know, I don't think,
She
I
seemed
don't really need you coming around and upsetting Jennifer, you know?
I
She's upset enough as
I
it
didn't
is,
upset
and it's
her.
a real pain in the
I
ass.
just wanted...
As it is, to
Have
live
you,
with her.
have you even talked to her?
Of course I talk to her. I live with her. I talk to her every single day.
Have you guys thought about going to counseling?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to help you. I'm
Why
trying
are
to
you
be a
trying to help
friend.
me? Be my friend for what reason?
Okay, you know what? You know what? They're saying you're crazy
I don't care what
upstairs.
they're saying. I just
Ricky
need you
thinks
here
you're, like,
to help me
insane.
to study this. How the fuck do you do this thing?
Do you need help? Look, Frank, I didn't mean that.
But if you don't want to upset me, then just help me out and don't talk to Jennifer and just leave us alone.
I
okay?
wasn't.
So what, you know, I think it would be better actually if you just went upstairs Let the guys finish up eating, all that kind of stuff. That'd be nice. Okay? And I should do this.
It's no good trying to place your hand where I can't see because I